Today is April 29th, the day after the white iPhone's release. I know a lot of people have been waiting for it. I was one of them. I was waiting, well, I mean, just as long as you guys have. So, it's finally available. As I'm not sure. Maybe you probably already know this, but it's available. However, the sales are going really, really well. The online American Apple Store is already backed up to orders to not ship before 3 to 5 days. So you would have to wait up to 5 days before it ships. And then, however long it takes to get to your place, that's usually not very long at all. So that being said, if you are planning on getting one, I would get my booty off the chair and run and get one now, either in an actual flagship store or at your carriers, or place the order now because, well, it's going to take already a while just to get to your house. So, okay, that being said, I'm not going to go into reviewing the technical details of the white iPhone because it is basically the black iPhone just in white, as we all know. But I'm going to get back to a small detail which has been rumored lately, but just a minute. In case you haven't seen the white iPhone yet, other than photos, this is it. Very, very, very pretty. Very, very white. Very, very, very elegant, as you can see. It does not have the gigabytes here on the back anymore. As you can see, that is gone. They have removed that because I've seen some photos pre the actual release date, yesterday, that is, of the white iPhone, where they still had the gigabytes written on there like it did on the 3GS. I have the 3GS just next to me, which I'll show you in just a minute. I put a anti-glare film on here, so that's why it's not so shiny. I mean, it is shiny, but it doesn't really reflect like it would if it didn't. Like, if I turn this around now, kind of is a lot more reflecting. But that's that. Oh, and it looks a little thicker. It's not actually really. It's a very thin phone, just like the iPhone 4. Black one. It's just that I have a case on there right now, which, as you can see here, has this black rim. That's not the phone. Don't worry, it's not anything weird. It's because there's the case, and that just marks the hole for the camera. See, it's not the actual phone. It's just the case. So the case does add a little volume to it, but other than that, as you can see, it's very sleek. It's very, very, very clean, see-through. So if you want to actually show off kind of your new white iPhone, your original white iPhone, well, this is a very good case. It's by in case you were wondering. Wow, I'm rhyming here like crazy. That being said, yeah, well, like I said, I'm not going to go into any technical details because everyone pretty much knows already about the black one. It's basically the same thing. FaceTime, front-facing camera. It's got the whole 9 yards on there. They did change, however, the proximity sensor on it compared to what the photos showed you. What you saw on top of the head speaker there, the speaker. It was kind of like what looked like a grill sitting on there, so you wouldn't really see it. And now it's really just a black, as you can see, kind of like a black line there. So it's not really cut out. So that's their new proximity sensor. That was another complication that they had in releasing this, so that they couldn't release it right away. Oh yeah, right. I was telling you they removed the gigabytes. The gigabyte sign here, as you can see on the 3GS, they had here let's block anything important there. The gigabytes written on the back side of the iPhone 3GS and 3G. which they finally removed, which I thought was kind of nice because not necessarily everyone wants to, hey, look at how many gigabytes I've got on my phone. None of your business, really. Anyway, so that's the iPhone 4 in white. So just an in-between clip that I wanted to put in just to show you that these are not bogus phones. That they were fully functional phones. Well, I mean, this one's a retired phone now. There's no card in there. This is the 3GS, by the way. This is the old, the new iPhone 4 on old 3GS. I've got here 2 video clips uploading my video clips because I don't want to put anything in YouTube that I'm not supposed to. If there's anyone that I'm not, that it's got copyright and everything like that. So those would have showed you some more cooler like music video kind of thing. But you never know with copyright and all that stuff. So anyway, so these are 2 clips, as you can see. They are running. It is YouTube that I'm running this off of. So both of them, I mean, now this one is just running on Wi-Fi. Seeing that has no more card. This one both. So they work perfectly fine. Both orientations, as you can see. No problems. And, well, that's YouTube for you. Well, my clip for YouTube. My other review. That's pretty much, that's also in the menu, in case you want to check it out. My first review, by the way. Not very good, but whatever. First one's first, right? You can never get it right the first time around. And just to show you then how the Retina display on the iPhone 4 differs from the 3GS, although I'm sure all of you have already seen this. Anyhow, so it's nothing new, but just to show you anyway, just in case you were curious or you forgot. Hey, oh, here it is. Okay. This is a good picture to show the detail, kind of. You can see here, this is the iPhone 3GS, with this photo that I find very, very cool. It's kind of hard to show because it does all this reflecting also, by the way. Let me see if I can maybe move the computer into a darker area. Maybe that might help it. So it's not, yeah, but then there's still the, if I darken the screen, there we go. Okay, now I've got the screen darkened, so it's not so much of an issue, but it still reflects quite a bit. As you can see, that's the iPhone 3GS, and now for the iPhone 4. I mean, I don't know if you can tell on here. It's just, you know, just a lot more detailed. The colors are a lot richer. It's not so sorry. It's not so, I don't know, fluke, so to speak, of fluke. I mean, that's not maybe a good word, but when you double tap and you zoom in, you can really see the details very, very well. Whereas with the 3GS, which just crashed on me, no, it didn't. Okay, with the 3GS, first of all, it doesn't zoom as close. It can't zoom in as close as you can see as the, and I'm only double tapping. I'm not even like pinching with this. See, as I double tap, it gets to about that, as close as that. And if I double tap on this one, it zooms in much closer. Which I'm sure you probably already know, but just to show you what it's like on the white iPhone like that, you know, and in comparison to the quote-unquote white 3GS. I laugh now when I say the white 3GS because it's just, you know, when you look at the front, when you look at the front of it, it looks just like your average black iPhone. And then compared to this, yeah, whatever. However, the white 3GS and the white iPhone 4, I wanted to show you how the Retinas compare. Here are the menus, as you can see. It's just far clear. I don't know if you can tell from there. I mean, probably you've seen already the iPhone 4 in real life anyway, whether it was the black one or the white one. I mean, they both have the same display, but the white one has a much better display. Just wanted to show you the phone's the screen running because I forgot to turn it on in the main review. So this was my little in-between clip. I hope you enjoy, and here's the rest of the clip. Finally available. I know that a lot of people are still kind of holding out, or saying actually, don't get the white iPhone 4, the iPhone 5 is coming in September. Not exactly true. Apple has come out and said that their September event will be software only. So there is no actual confirmation that a new iPhone will come out, that the iPhone 5 or iPhone 4S or whatever it's going to be called will be released. So don't be certain about it. If the iPhone 4 in white is appealing to you and you might want to get it, you can actually genuinely consider it because it's not even sure that there's going to be a new iPhone. However, if you want to hold out a few more months until September or just after September and see what happens, by all means do it if you think you're going to regret it, and then you're going to find out that maybe a new iPhone comes out. But I say maybe because it's really not sure. There's no confirmation from Apple. It's only rumors, and the rumors not only are talking about the iPhone 5, but now they're also talking about the iPhone 6. So people are getting way ahead of themselves here. So I suggest really consider, is it worth waiting to the assumed iPhone 5 that's coming out, or should I just go ahead and, have some fun and get myself the white iPhone if I've been waiting for it for this long? I know I did, because I honestly don't believe that. I'm not saying that there's not going to be a new iPhone coming out in the next month, but not in the next 2, 3, 4 months. I don't see that coming out. I think maybe beginning of next year, like beginning, maybe January or something. But don't see it coming out that soon. Because of the delay of the white iPhone. I don't know if you can really blame it just on the white iPhone. I think I think maybe also what's happening is that Apple has maybe some really big plans on a whole new design again for the next iPhone. So that's what probably they're taking time and really getting everything right, and they do not want to make any more mistakes or any more, okay, we're going to bring out one version, but the other version we're not, kind of issues again. So that's maybe why they're also taking a little bit more time with this one. So I don't know if you can just blame it on the white iPhone 4 being delayed, that now everything else is being delayed. I think it's a whole process, but everyone has their own opinion. So yeah, I mean, if you want to get the iPhone 4 in white, go ahead, get it. I mean, I think it's a gorgeous, gorgeous phone. I mean, literally, I unpacked it. I unpacked it, and it was like fresh factory smell. And it smelled like it just came out from a nice paint and, and everything. It had that fresh factory smell to it, literally, like bursting out of the box. It was amazing. Didn't have that with the iPhone 3GS, so I thought that was hilarious. Anyway. Meaning that basically they did it, they shipped it, they sold it. It went from factory, store, me. Anyway, so again, iPhone. See, it's actually really nice though. What I love, why I also was really, really interested in getting this, is what I love is just that it's white in the front. You know what I mean? How weird was this with the 3? This is the 3GS, by the way, in case you're still confused. With the 3GS, you only had, you see, this is white in the back. Beautiful. Yeah, beautiful. And black in the front. Like, okay. I mean, it doesn't look horrible. I mean, I think the black iPhone is also really nice, but I mean, I like the white one, right? So, black in the front. Yeah, okay, it's, all right. Okay, so black phone. White phone, black phone, white phone. That's it. It's not a big drama, but that's one thing I really liked about this. White. Sorry, not doing this well. White and white, white. Great. Anyway, so that's one thing I really loved about this one here. Plus, well, obviously front camera, FaceTime, and everything. That's also added bonus.